Okay, test drive time in a 1970 Chevelle. This is 100% a project car. You need paint, need a little carburetor work. Does seem to idle out pretty good. Aluminum radiator, power steering. No power brakes on this one. Kind of looking under the hood here. Nice clean valve covers. The engine bay seems pretty clean on it. Tires are in decent shape. Interior's not bad. Does need a headliner. Carpet in this one's okay. Need some kick panels. But mainly you need paint. Now I go over any kind of flaws so you know what you get. Chip, scratches, rust, dents. If it's there, you'll know about it. And we go through cars all the time. Sometimes we'll have some projects like this. Sometimes we'll have complete show cars that are ready to go. Today just happened to have a 70 Chevelle for $22,900. Might be one of the lowest priced ones out there, but guys, we're gonna hit the road. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, before we take off, check out everything in the car here. We got 59,000 miles on the dash. Get across. It's really not too bad other than the headliner. As you can see, it needs a headliner all the way through on this one. Column, you could probably touch that up, paint it, because the steering wheel looks good. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Do got a crack there. This one is push start on the dash, so when you turn the key, it won't do nothing. You got to push the button, and it starts up pretty easy. Gas gauge works. Blower motor. Blower motor's not doing anything. Radio. Also, I don't think it's doing anything. Wipers. I'll try them out. You got your turn signals there on both sides flashing. What about these wipers? Make sure it's not hung on the hood. Yeah, wipers need some love. They're not moving. All right, horns, you place your bets? Doesn't seem like it works. Let's hit the road and see what else we can find on this one. All right, guys, there was so much going on, I couldn't actually start out at the same spot today at Maple Motors. Starting out over here. Plus, I am a little bit behind on my videos since I went out of town with the wife on our anniversary. I know I'm looking crazy. It's like 100 outside, but it's gonna be all right. We're gonna see how this one runs and drives. I know it's a project car. It's in primer, but honestly, after giving a good look at it, it just needs some little stuff tidied up and a paint job. Be nice to put a headliner in it. Seems to drive okay. Let's check it out. Got to manually turn off your turn signals, and the brakes on this thing are in decent shape. They feel pretty smooth. Your steering's pretty tight, as you can see on the brakes. Wait on some traffic to roll out of the way here. Let them scoot on up there. Gas gauge is working. Carburetor's got a little pop to it. It's probably clogged up with ethanol. A lot of times on these old cars, if they sit around too long, them carburetors will evaporate the gas, green ethanol's left behind, and they make them run a little funny for a while until they're cleaned or driven enough to where that stuff cleans itself out. Definitely taking the fuel, hitting the brakes. Again, they're smooth. Back in the throttle there. Yeah, that's definitely carbureted related. Just as the fuel's passing through, it's. But it is what it is. That's why I'm telling you what's going on with this car. Bump in the road here. Suspension was okay. I heard one of the windows vibrating over there. Seems to be idling out at the light fine. Now we're going to shoot up to the top of the hill. I got to stop at the muffler shop. I'm getting one of my cars worked on. And I got to ask them a question, so. Here we go. Catches up to traffic quick, but there's no speedometer at all. There's no needle coming up and down on the dash. But this thing's checking out to me. I mean, other than the carburetor, which is normal, like even when I bought, actually the last 3 cars that I bought, I've had to like take the carburetors completely off and rebuild them. Me personally, do I know how to do that? No. Do I have somebody, but it takes a few weeks or whatever to get it done? Yes, but we don't do that through the lot. We tell people, you know, this is why we make the videos. We tell you what's going on with them, and majority of our cars are going out of state, so having to wait weeks isn't practical. You'll probably find somebody that can do a carburetor around your area, or buy a brand new one and stick it on there. That's a definite solution. I usually have mine rebuilt because it's about half price. But carburetors are not that expensive anyways when it comes to a classic car. But as you can see, it's clearing out. I don't want you to think it won't clear up. But look at it. But what we'll do is we'll keep running gas through it right now. And the second half of the video, it may clean itself all the way out. But for now, stick around. We're going to get these undercarriage shots, these outside shots. I'll stop in here a second. And I'll see you in the second half of the video. All right, let's get turned around and roll out. Heading on back to the lot now. This car is actually in decent shape. And I say that because you ain't gonna have to fix a whole lot of stuff. Now, character-wise, door panels, paint, it's just cosmetics. Carburetor on this one's been clearing out quite a bit. Still got a little bit of a grumble to it, but you gotta know about it. And if you listen close, you can hear it every once in a while doing a little bit of a stutter from that carburetor. I was about to get into it, but then a cop passed over the hill, so I didn't want to do that. I was thinking about it, and then he come and I let out for a second. If you cut back, you'll see it. It's kind of funny. To some of you, it will be. I'm generally safe in most of these videos. I don't ever do anything too crazy. And when I do, it's usually in like a parking lot or something, and it's with like a halfway drag car. Over that bump again for the second time. Like I said, this video is a little bit different. I had to start out somewhere else. And the reason for that, there's so many people on the lot here today in general that it's hard for me to leave. I know a lot of y'all watch the videos and stuff, and I always want to talk to you. But we've also got a lot of people that won't pay for the cars unless the video's out. And when I'm behind, that kind of messes the lot up. So I got to stay going. I got to stay moving. And it is my job. As you can see, there's people here now. Kind of everywhere. All right. We'll be back with picking out the flaws. Okay, chips, scratches, rust, dents. What's cool is it's in primer, so it should be easy to see anything. You can see a little bit of surface stress popping up, a little bit of pitting on your headlights and bumper. Like scratches, pitting. Same with the grill. Now mainly what I'm gonna look on this is for rust and big dents, because there's a lot of little chips coming down the side. Tires, awesome shape. And these panels look pretty good. See a little spot there. I'm gonna own that. Probably armor all on the side of the car. It's all over these tires here. I think it's sprayed the side. Midsection. Panels look good, but the doors hinge is not lined up well. Of course, it could be that hinge there. Door panel, not that great. Not that great at all, a little wavy. Car used to be blue as well. Yeah, the hinge just needs to be adjusted, but even if you push in the top, the bottom, so maybe it's up front here is the issue. But the front looks a little bit better, so I'm not sure it's out of adjustment. Panel. Then of course you got a totally different hood somebody got. And we'll lower it down and check it out too. Light scuffs on your window. A little hazy on the door handle there. Like cracks in some of your seals. See a spot there. Coming up to the back bumper. Cracks in your tail light. Decent tag. Pitting on that back bumper. Your jams need seals. Down in your trunk, been painted obviously, and you got a little bit of rust covered up there, but it doesn't look like it ate through. It just looks like some surface rust. Newer panel on the side here, you can see the numbers on it. This car is a great project car from what I'm seeing. That's probably why we've had so many people call on it today. And I'm sorry I'm behind on these videos. I was out of town with the wife doing our anniversary thing, so it happens. Down this side, I mean, it's actually turning out pretty good, guys. And you know, this is the first time I've checked it out. I do this with every single car on the lot. Some people don't believe it. If you don't watch enough of my videos, you'll understand why I've got so many to make that I go over them with you. I don't do like a pre-inspection other than making sure stuff's tight. There's Bondo right there. Big old crack. Trim's not perfect. Crack up here on your pillar. I mean, it's really checking out. It's not bad. Like I said, good that it's in primer, especially because you can paint any color you want. You finish the car up the way you want. Interior now. Spot on top of the door panel. Cracks in your seal there on the edge. Bottom of the door is kind of torn up a little bit. Your jams. See, the carpet's not perfect. Could use a carpet kit, or you could use the dye kit that you can buy and make it look new. Missing ashtrays, whatnot. Headliner just completely missing. Give it a little gas. got a spot in the middle there, but looks like it was like welded up. Spot in the edge. Coming on down with this. Now I'm basically just looking for rust. Got a little spot here and dents on this hood because it is not painted the same. It's not primer. I'm gonna say they picked it up from a different car. So whenever you do it, you're gonna end up repainting the whole car anyways. Well, guys, hit subscribe, share, hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. I do appreciate you sticking around to the end. Of course, maplemotors.com, always updating every Monday with new rides. See you later.